starting this?
Tailored Smoke's been in business since 2015. Preston Gray started the business online, moved a year ago this month to this location to do a nice outdoor lounge. The goal of the Tailored Smoke Lounge is to educate people and upgrade their cigar experience. Whether a novice or an experienced smoker, everybody can be upgraded to a better experience and enjoy fine cigars.
Yeah, so definitely, as far as the knowledge, like, I mean, just of cigars comes, there's definitely the basics. But somebody that's, you know, trying to be a cigar enthusiast, or someone that considers himself to be a cigar aficionado, if you will, what are, like, you know, like 2 or 3 facts that you could tell someone that's trying to, like, get into this basis of knowledge?
One of the first things is smoke everything you can get your hands on. You never know what you like until you've had something. You never know what you dislike until you've had it. Cigar companies make thousands of different blends and different types of cigars, different shapes, sizes, to fit everybody's palate and taste profile, their preference in shape and size. It's just a matter of trying different things and seeing what you like.
Yeah, most definitely. So I've definitely seen like a lot of things with pairings and stuff like that. I've seen several classes around my time where someone will pair like a cigar with, you know, with bourbon,
sure,
and with scotch perhaps. For instance, this particular cigar that you gave me, I believe, remind me what this one was called?
Ventura Cigar Company, Psycho 7, Connecticut.
Okay, perfect. What would you pair this with?
The main thing with pairing is personal preference. If you don't drink bourbon, then you can't say have this bourbon with it, because it's not going to be something that the smoker will enjoy.
Yeah.
So anything from a hot summer day to a cold glass of water or a nice beer. If you do drink bourbon, it's going to be what your preference is, because that's what you enjoy and your palate is used to anyway.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the person's flavor profile, what they enjoy on a regular basis, and what they want to have.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. So definitely when it comes to cigars, like, I mean, like, there's definitely several countries out there that certainly, like, I mean, like, make cigars, if you will. The Dominican Republic, for instance, definitely Cuba, and even several other countries. What does, like, each country bring to the table that's distinctive from a part? I mean,
sure.
So, I mean, like, what's the difference between a cigar rolled in the Dominican compared to something that's rolled in
Nicaragua
Cuba
or anywhere?
Yeah.
Mainly, it's the soil that they grow the plants in, and how they grow the plants, the seeds they use, the blending they use. There's 3 parts to a cigar: the binder, filler, and the wrapper, the outside wrapper. So what manufacturers try to do is blend a cigar to a specific taste. And that's why there's thousands and thousands of different cigars. It gives you much more opportunity to try different things, different tastes, much wider flavor profiles. Like a Connecticut wrapper is usually pretty nice and light. That one there is creamy, light, great cigar. So if you're in Nicaragua or Cuba or the Dominican, the soil plays a big part in it, and how the tobacco comes out.
Okay, perfect. So it's like just, I mean, like, largely it has to do with the soil.
The soil, the seeds they use, the conditions they do it in. Connecticut wrappers are usually like that one. They get less sun, so they keep some nutrients. A dark Maduro wrapper gets a lot of sun, gets a different kind of nutrient, and changes the flavor profile of the cigar.
Awesome. No, yeah, like, that's definitely different. So, like, what's your preference? Like, I mean, like, what's your favorite cigar of all time? And, like, I mean, like, what's your favorite? And then what would you recommend as far as a specific brand or a certain region that, like you would give somebody that's, like, just starting off, that has, you know, just a relatively simple palate, if you will?
A beginner palate, you don't want to give them anything too harsh, because it'll really turn them off to the lifestyle of smoking cigars, and they really won't get into it too much if they had a bad experience. So someone that doesn't smoke a lot, you know, a nice flavored cigar, or a nice Connecticut wrapper that's creamy and smooth. That way they have a good experience with it and they enjoy the experience. And that's how we try to upgrade them to enjoying a fine cigar, by giving them something right off the bat that would be conducive time actually is similar to that. It's a Griffin's by Davidoff. A nice light wrapper, creamy taste, just a great smooth smoke.
Yeah. Well, folks, once again, thank you so much for joining us on IGS TV. Louie, thank you.
Thank you.
For sitting down with us. And for those of you that are in the epicenter, you need to come by Tailored Smoke. Just whether or not that you're finishing up a pregame, right across the street, or just about to head up to a live after 5, you're going to want to try these. I think that I am a huge fan of the Psycho right over here. But in the meantime, folks, thank you for tuning in, and this is IGS TV.